Truth be told, our world has always been mutilated, and it always will be. Scars inflicted by human wickedness abound. From Sancerre to Auschwitz to Srebrenica, to the hole in the heart of the capital of the world. Nothing will ever be the same. Annie's mommy is dead. Wendy's youngest son will never know his father. This past Tuesday, we gathered in this sanctuary to mourn the death and celebrate the life of Marietta Moskin, a 55-year member of this congregation who spent several years of her youth in Hitler's concentration camps. For Marietta's daughter, Linda, and her son, Jim, as for all of us at All Souls, nothing will ever be the same. On Wednesday, I received word that a couple I know well has decided to separate. For them and for their school-age children, nothing will ever be the same. David Robb, one of our ministers here at All Souls, received word late last week that his sister had died. For David, nothing will ever be the same. 2 days from now, Holly, Zoe, and I will board a plane bound for Edinburgh. From there, we'll drive to the University of St. Andrews, where Zoe will begin her study of physics and the philosophy of science. Just because the process of children leaving home is necessary and natural doesn't make it feel, to me at least, less like a kind of mutilation. Zoe was 6 weeks old when I preached my first sermon here at All Souls, and her growth and development have been inextricably bound up in my ministry. Now she's ready to fly, and I'm ready for her to go. But not fully, and not yet. For me and for our family, things will never be the same. Try to praise the mutilated world, the poet advises. The gentle light strays and vanishes and returns. Remember the wild strawberries, the drops of wine, and the dew. Remember the moments when we were together, the concert where the music flared, and yes, the gentle light. Try to praise. Marietta Moskin wrote 17 books for children and young adults, one of which was a prize-winning novel based on her own childhood about a young girl growing up in Hitler's camps. The book is titled, I Am Rose Marie. Near the end of the book, after having been freed from the camps by the Allies, Rose Marie and her mother, along with a family friend named Kay, do something they haven't done in years. They go shopping for shoes. They find a shop, select several pairs, and attempt to pay with a 1,000,000-mark note, which had been used in the rampant inflation period during the war. The shopkeeper was aghast. In the post-war economy, the entire shop was worth only a fraction of that amount. He refused to take the note and make change. After the local French commander ordered the shopkeeper to honor the note, however, the shopkeeper pleaded with them to allow him to give them the shoes at no cost so he could keep his shop. Rosemarie's mother turned to Kay and remarked that she was beginning to feel sorry for the shopkeeper. Kay looked at her scornfully. "I'm surprised at you," she said, getting all soft and tender-hearted. "You, after all you've been through, don't you hate the bastards? I do." "Hate?" my mother said softly. "I don't really want to hate. It's such a futile emotion. It tears you all up inside. And for what? Do you think any of them will care if we hate them? They'll just laugh at us. Hating hurts no one but yourself." My mother was right, I thought. It takes too much effort to hate. It's too painful, and I don't want to be angry and bitter and all cold and hard inside. The day is too nice, and the sun is shining, and I'm walking with lovely new shoes. I am free at last. Nothing will ever be the same. Losses endure, but wonders never cease. Try to praise the mutilated world. Cherish those you love. Relish the food you eat and celebrate the sun's gentle light. Give thanks for the first fruits of civilization, freedom, dignity, and peace. Work to leave a better world for our children, and better children for our world. And yes, laugh, even through the tears. Amen. I love you. May God bless us all.